taking this measured action, we will get Georgians back to work safely without undermining the progress that we all have made. But we're a lot better prepared for that now than we were over a month ago. I can tell you, I don't give a damn about politics right now.
Yo, YouTube, what's going on? Trey back again. Teach you another video. Hope you all having a great day so far. Hope you all having a great week, despite all the odds that we are up against in this following crisis, this pandemic that we all are going through. And a lot of you already know what that pandemic is. I mean, it's worldwide. But it's a few things that's not being said. I can only say so much because, I don't want to wind up somewhere stinking or whatever, or counsel, you feel me? But anyway, just to let you all know, number one, I am not a doctor, as you all may know. I am not a politician, as you all may know. I am not a political analyst, as you all may know. So whatever I say on this channel, it's my opinion, based with some fact too, but mostly my opinion. So I have to get that straight because you will have people criticizing you, saying, well, you ain't no doctor, you're not this, you're not that. Well, I know that, you know what I'm saying? But I am a man. I am a man with some good common sense. And common sense is what we need more in these days. Now, lately, we've been having a few states, like I said earlier, that are opening. Number one, we have Texas, we have Georgia, we have Tennessee, we have also South Carolina that are trying to reopen their states slowly but surely to non-essential businesses. Now, it's been quite a lot of people going around saying also that these states should remain closed. But one thing we fail to realize is that what happens when businesses shut down for so long? What happens when the economy don't get no money? One thing will happen is this right here. You will have eventually, if it goes on long enough, an economic collapse. That's what nobody's not saying right there or realizing. And I know a lot of people is not privy to certain information, but you can be privy. It's called study and show yourself approved. And when you say that, people think that you're making fun of, making jokes. True, I may joke a lot on this channel, but one thing I am doing, I am trying to be serious with you all right now. Not trying to scare nobody because, you all been scared enough in the last few months. But one thing I will say is this right here. I agree to a certain point with some of these governors. And the governor in question, as you all can see from the title of the thumbnail, is Brian Kemp, GOP's Brian Kemp. When he said that he don't give a damn about politics, and when he said that, I basically clapped. Now, I know a lot of you all don't believe these politicians or whatever. I say believe them, as far as you can throw them. But at the same time, I have to agree with a man who's willing to stand before the world, before Trump himself, and say, I don't give a damn about politics. But, it's a good thing that he's trying to open these businesses up. And also, while he's doing this, you have people that's in, social media. You have rappers. You have so-called actors also who are basically saying that he's a fool, that he shouldn't open the blackest city up, Atlanta. And that's true, because I'm saying people should be worried about their health also. But at the same time, you have to do what? Study and show yourself approved. Remember, everything is not always what it seems. Sometimes you have what you call smoke screens. Now, I know a lot of YouTubers is not going to sit up here and tell you all this, but like I say, I can only say so much. And I'm not ashamed to say that because I want you all to do some thinking and studying on your own. I'm not one of these people sit up here and just lay everything out flat for you because things happen to people that does that. But one thing I will say is this right here before I read a snippet from this story is that, we need to get the economy back boosted up because we can only borrow so much money. We already at 21, 22 trillion in debt, something that we'll never pay back. And my thing is this right here. If the federal government and also Trump just, asked for a stimulus bailout of close to like $2 or $4 billion, not billion, $trillion. Where do that money come from? How is we going to pay that money back? Because remember this thing right here also, as you all may have heard growing up, nothing in this world is for free. Now, one thing I want you all to do, also if you have the time or if you want to or not, is study what an economic collapse is. If you think things are bad now, you can't find hand sanitizer and toilet paper. Imagine if you can't find food in grocery stores. Just look what happened to Venezuela back in 2016, 2017 when they faced their economic collapse. Because one thing about it, when you pump so much money into your economy and no money is coming back and you have no people working, which add value to the economy, what happened to your dollar? It loses value. And once your dollar lose its value, it's worth nothing. So look what happened to Venezuela and their dollar, and look what it is right now into this day's term. It's basically like 90% less than what it really was. But anyway, I'm going to leave it alone, and I'm going to read a quick snippet from this story. I'm going to give my opinion, all of it, surely, as we go. GOP's Brian Kemp will reopen some Georgia businesses this week. You have the rapper Killer Mike. And also, no offense, because I'm not up here trying to play today. I'm not up here trying to poke fun at nobody. big shout out to Killer Mike. He owns a barbershop now. I look like he owns a restaurant, much as he eat. But on the real though, he said he won't be opening up his business. But at the same time, looking at Killer Mike like, or you controlled opposition, you all look that up also. Because one thing about it, you have people livelihoods who are at stake right now. And one thing I want to say earlier is about the economic collapse is that the economic collapse only affect people with lesser means, people who don't make that much money. It's just like this, big bank take little bank. Okay, if you have somebody who's a millionaire, who will go broke faster? A person with $1 million or a person with $1,000? I mean, come on, that's common sense. But anyway, GOP's Brian Kemp will reopen some Georgia businesses as of tomorrow. He says, I don't give a damn about politics. And I like that, but it's quite strange that a politician would say he don't give a damn about politics. It's like a basketball player saying, basically, he don't give a damn about basketball, like Jordan. It's like Mike Tyson saying he don't give a damn about boxing. Evidently he did. I ain't going to say nothing bad about Mike. But anyway, Kim claimed on April the 2nd that he had just learned that asymptomatic individuals could spread the new coronavirus. I'm like, well, okay, what does that have to do with opening the state up? Right. It's contagious, so they say. So what I'm saying is this right here. Also, study and show yourself approved. But one thing about it, we've been dealing with diseases and outbreaks and pandemics ever since this world came into existence. And nothing has shut down since then. But one thing I'm saying is right here, yeah, people should be concerned about their health. But if people catch the flu and the cold every year and we don't shut the government down, why would we shut it down right now at this point, especially when we are in this deficit? And this is just not in America, this is worldwide. It'll be something if you have a worldwide global economic collapse. It will be nowhere to run to. And I'm not trying to scare anybody. I'm just trying to pump some hope into some people. But stop thinking like Chicken Little, like the sky is falling, because the only thing falling is some people buckety bucks that money. And you need money to survive in this world when you're living in a capitalistic society. Cash rules everything around me. Dollar bill, y'all. But anyway, Republican Governor Brian Kemp announced at a Monday press conference that some Georgia businesses will reopen as of tomorrow, which is Friday. Today is Thursday. So that don't mean every business. That mean non-essential business, and not all of them. Just quite a few of them. Just try to put some people back to work. You all may, don't like me for saying it or whatnot, but people have to work. It's not like somebody's going to reach in their pocket and give you some money to pay your bills when they're trying to hold on to the little money they have. But like I said, we all need to work, because if a man don't work, a man don't eat. It says that in the Bible. But anyway, I'm not trying to preach. He also says, I don't give a damn about politics now, said Kim, who made the call after the state's health department advised that new cases were flattening, which means they don't reach a certain level and just evening out. Now, you can believe what you want to believe, but like I said, I am not a doctor, political analyst, or anything like that. I am just a man who is trying to, give his opinion. Surely as he go, that's all I am. But anyway, one thing I want you all to do in Georgia, also in your own states, is study if they show you how many people die from the flu every year in your state. And I guarantee you that it would be a lot more. But anyway, Kim said he was focused on people who are going broke, worried about whether they can feed their children and make their mortgage payment, which is the right thing. But you have people who will sit up here and convince you that you don't need to work and that you don't need to do this. Well, is anybody going to sit up here and pay all your bills? It would be a different story if we live in a perfect world where people could just live for free, where you won't have to worry about nothing. You still have to pay because people still want their money. Try going without paying your rent right now. Try going without paying your house note, your car note, your health bills or whatever, and see how far that would get you. But anyway, on a list of businesses allowed to reopen are gyms and bowling alleys, as well as barbers, massage therapists, nail salons, tattoo parlors, and training schools for those professionals. Georgia will also reinstate elective surgeries, and churches can resume in-person services as long as worshipers adhere to social distancing guidelines. A statewide shelter-in-place order will expire on April 30th, and it also expired in a lot of other states on April the 30th, quite fittingly. But it's time as we as adults start thinking with our heads instead of letting other people do all the thinking for us. Now, Kim clarified that things would not be business as usual, since they're trying to say that he's trying to open the whole state back up. In Georgia, social distancing requirements of at least 6 feet will be strictly enforced. And it's kind of feel like we're living in a police state almost. If you all don't know what that means, please look that up also. But one thing about it, I believe that people should be worried about their health, take care of their health. But at the same time, come on, it's time we do some thinking and think with some common sense and stop being so scared of everything that somebody tell us. Damn, how long we been hearing that the sky is going to fall? Forever. But anyway, and the state will require employer screening for fevers, Mandate gloves and masks, he said also. Now, Georgia will be allowed to dine in beginning April 27th at restaurants that meet guidelines his office will release later this week. The same protocol will apply to theaters, but bars and nightclubs will remain closed. So no bars or nightclubs, no Magic City, none of that. But anyway, he said that medically fragile citizens will still have to shelter in place until May the 13th. Now, I don't know why it's May the 13th, but anyway, I just want to share that with you all. But you all let me know what you think in the comment section below. But like I want to tell you all this also before I go. When people don't work and there's no money pumping back into the economy, the dollar loses its value and then therefore an economic collapse. Now, it's certain things that bring forth an economic collapse. Major wars, major catastrophes, major pandemics as one we're experiencing right now, and also a few other things. But let's just hope that we never see an economic collapse in this country and also worldwide. I mean, Venezuela already had one and they had mass looting, a lot of things going on. So you all go check that out and let me know what you think in the comment section. But remember this, I am not a doctor. I am not a politician. I am not a political analyst. I am just a person who speaks his mind with common sense. That's it. And I'm not saying all my opinions are right. But one thing I will say is this right here, is that my intentions are good. And I just wish we, as American people, would, at least for once, start thinking as adults. And let the children be children, adults be adults. Because we all can't sit around here being scared, stuck in the house, and waiting for a handout. It's not going to happen. I mean, you might get one, you might get two. But, I mean, if you don't see the signs, the writings on the wall, something is wrong with you all. But let me know what you think in the comment section. If you like the video, push that like button. If you like the video, subscribe to the channel. Definitely share this video with your family and friends. Till next time, you all stay blessed. Have a great day, and I'm out.